Yo, we back with another video. We back. Man, we mother back. So I appreciate, I appreciate all the people that rock with the channel, that like, comment, and subscribe, even the ones who just watch the channel. Hey, one day you probably would catch on to what's going on. So I'm making this video right here. I'm about to do a print. My day is super busy. I got so many orders, so many prints to take care of, but people just don't understand. Okay? All right. So, like I say, no disrespect to anybody, no in point intended. But I had experience. Now this is gonna be pretty a long video, but I had an experience with a company that somebody recommend I do business with. They basically was telling me like, hey, this company right here, they had a worker or they had somebody who was outsourcing their work too as a contractor, had gotten into an accident. So you probably want to reach out to them and see if you can get that contract. I said, okay, I'll do it, no problem. So I did. Went and reached out to him. I called him up like, hey, this is F.O.M. DTF. I do printing and I outsource. I handle outsource orders. People need to have major orders, small orders, businesses, schools, anything of that nature. Anything that need a transfer or need a logo or image in multiples like thousands, 100, 250, 500. They don't matter. We can handle these orders, right? Because it's more than what I show you guys. Then I really want to take you somewhere and show you what I really got, but it's okay. But anyway, so let me get back to my spiel. All right. So, I went up there, I brought a shirt, bought, some transfers. They looked at the quality. They said, oh, wow, this is real nice. This is some nice quality. So from there, he was like, he looked at one of the shirts I had. I had basically a Scooby-Doo shirt with the Shaggy and the dog and all together, the ones that I showed on previous videos. So he was like, oh, wow. He took the shirt, right? And when he seen it, he went immediately and put it on the rack. He hung it up. He took it, hung it up on the rack. He had it. Well, matter of fact, let me backtrack. So I went and see he had a rack with shirts on it. And I was looking like, these not DTF. This is like some type of heat transfer, So I grabbed it, put it next to my shirt. He seen and felt the quality. He looked at it. I said, see how vibrant this is? I pulled it, I stretched it, and it didn't lose it didn't lose. What I mean, when you pulled it and stretched it, it didn't break it between the fabric. It didn't lose no texture. It looked the same way like this. You pull and stretch it, it came right back. He like, oh my God. So he thinking, so he took it and put it on the rack with the other shirt. So I said, yeah, this is the quality that I produce right here. And I also have these printers, that I print with, that I, service and maintenance, and I do a lot of different things on the back side of this. Got my own ink line. So I'm telling them I really do this right here. I'm not just a person that's talking about, I really do this. So at that point in time, he was like, I'm gonna give you my card, leave your, hit me up with your prices and then what you charge per size and bundle deals and email it to me. I said, okay, cool. So we left it at that. I left. Day or two, 3 days, I said, let me go ahead and put this together and send this to him because I got busy within the orders coming in. So I ended up sending it to the wrong email because he had 2 different emails, right? So I was like, damn, they didn't call me back. So I called them like, hey, and she's like, oh yeah. I said, no, I didn't get it. She said, oh, I sent it to this email. She said, no, we don't use that one. That's the wrong one. We use this one. So I said, thanks, silly me. That was my fault. So she gave me the original email. I wrote it down. Well, I actually typed it in my phone, put it in, saved it inside my actual, I just saved it in my contacts. So I actually sent the email, right? So when I sent the email off, I didn't call her right now and say, hey, did you get the email? Because like I said, I'm busy and a lot of stuff I got to attend to. So I waited a couple of days as if a professional would. And, hey, this is F.O.M. DTF. My name is AL. I had sent the email to you. Oh, yeah, we got the email. I said it's such and such available. And they didn't say. He said, oh, yeah, he'll be available. Hold on. So I spoke to him. No. I rewind that. So she said she got the email. Okay, cool. So I left it at that. We got off the phone. I said, oh, thank you very much. So I'm expecting them to call me within a day, 2, 3 days, or maybe a week later when they get an order coming in. Nobody never called. So a week and like 2 days has passed, right? So what I did was I called them up like, hey, this is AL from F.O.M. DTF. She said, oh, yeah, I remember you. I said, it's such and such available, right? And she said, oh, hold on, give me a minute. So he got on the phone. And I was like, hey, what's going on? How you doing? He said, oh, how's it going? So I said, this is AL from F.O.M. DTF. I had bought you, a shirt and some transfers. She said, oh, yeah, you came in with the lady. I said, yeah. I was like, so did you ever get my price list? He was like, you didn't send it in. I said, yeah. I said, I sent it in because I just was asking your secretary. I don't know her name. And she said she got it. Oh, so what you trying to say? What did he say? He said, oh, so you trying to debate with me? I don't want your business. Click and hang the phone up. I was like, whoa, what the hell just happened here? He said, I'm trying to debate with him. Wow. See, in my head, it popped off like they don't communicate. She didn't say, yeah, he sent me this lip and I put it. Well, so that's not my thing to figure out. So I just looked at the business ethics, as in, from one businessman to another businessman. Not either a customer coming in to getting some work, but a person that can actually help you and you help me. We both helping each other, So, but I took that situation with a grain of salt. So he hung the phone up and I called back like a couple minutes later. Nobody answered. So I left it alone. And then I waited 10, 15 minutes. I called back again. Nobody answered. So I said, okay, that's how it is. So another like couple minutes pass, I get a ring. The phone ring. I pick it up. Hello, F.O.M. DTF. Oh, yeah, I'm missing a call from this number. I said, oh, yes. I just had called, and I spoke to your boss, and he had an attitude. I said, I don't know if he woke up on the wrong side of the bed today, but the way he was talking to me was very unprofessional. And I was just calling to see if he got the list. And he was like, and then he was like, don't debate with me when I said I gave it to, well, she said she told me she had it. And that's you. He said, oh, yeah, I took it and I put it on the table. Okay, cool. So I said, but what gives him the right to talk to me crazy like that while I'm just trying to inquire, about some business? And I didn't just hit you guys right up. I know that. And I messed up on the email. That was my fault, but I'm busy too as well. But for me to be talked to like if, in a form of disrespect, and you got to hold yourself to a certain level of integrity doing business, that didn't sit right with me. And I say that to say this. So I'm making this video basically about customer service or, building a relationship with a potential customer or potential business. And the response I got back from that was, well, he's in the process of selling the business right now. I said, wow, so that gives him the reason to talk to me crazy? And she kept defending him, and I'm holding my composure because I'm like, I'm not trying to just talk crazy to her because this conversation is going to end quick. That's going to switch the narrative. So I'm being cool and talking to her like, wow, this guy right here, so, and as I've seen her temperament start to change within her tone, because, I'm asking her different questions, but still on the topic of what's going on and not saying the same thing or repeating myself to get her mad. So when she seen I had a level of some type of sense and education and how to deal with her and how to deal with these people, she didn't understand how to communicate, how to combat that. So I was like, now this is what broke the icing on the cake. I said, well, I'm a YouTuber, and I'll share my experiences with different businesses, different customers, and just my experience with printers, and just give out knowledge to people. So if this what they want to come and have a part of, if they want to try to come do business or they don't want to do business, that's what I try to give out to the people. Like they already took one of my YouTube channels, took another one of my YouTube channels because I do that. But when you get it from me, it's going to come real. It's going to be the real. That's why a lot of companies don't want to pair and partner with me because they say I'm too rough, too aggressive. And I'm not going to change my tone for anybody because the more and more I do this, I'm going to gradually break through, especially with the level of knowledge that I obtained and what I know now. So when people see this and other companies, big companies, see these videos, if they make it to this far, they be like, wow, I'm a force to be reckoned with. So I'm not doing it with a level of cockiness. I'm doing it because I want to get what I need to come from my hard work. Simple as that. So I say that to say this. I had a customer today that I've been talking to for months on and off. I've been on the phone with this lady for like 30, 40 minutes to an hour, helping her fix her printer issues, and she writing stuff down. Now, all this information is very valuable, and if you call a technician out, they're going to charge you. And she has called technicians out to her house to change her print heads and paid $2,500 and told me this. I was like, yeah, so she know the ball game. But the thing about it is this. I have a certain level of integrity that I hold myself to. But when a person talks to me crazy or put their faults or blame off on me as if I'm supposed to automatically know and keep some type of record of how many orders they ordered from me, and oh, do you want me to give you the same order that you ordered last time? And or I'm supposed to know that I'm supposed to give you the same amount of ink that you ordered last time? I'm not here to keep up with that. I'm here to fulfill whatever amount that you order and whatever you pick from what you think that you need by looking at your inventory. So when you're restocking your ink, restocking your powder, restocking your film, how much have I used? How much I'm probably potentially going to use? Or do I need this as a backup? So should I order some more? That's what my head is at. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm a business or operate myself as a small business, I'm going to start taking my inventory and I'm going to see what I need and what I possibility need to order some more in case I beat them late in days or I overwork or I have too many prints come in and I got to go order some ink and it's not going to come in a fashionable time. So I'm going to keep my stock full. No matter if I got to order little extra ones just to keep something mid-size or big, I'm going to keep something. So that's what my level of understanding goes with I'm printing, and me as a printer printing for a year or 6-7 months or whatever, I'm going to start paying attention to certain things because that's going to help the business go and thrive, right? So I say that to say this. So when she called me, she said, this is not what I ordered. Well, actually, she called me twice, and I couldn't answer the phone because I'm busy prepping, doing my little daily things, and sometimes I need to keep myself focused. Or I'll skip something, miss something. But make a long story short, so she texts me and say, this is not what I ordered. I'm going to ship this back and contact my bank. Please contact me now. So I waited, say, let me just call her real fast. Let me stop doing what I'm doing. So I stopped what I was doing. I called her up. She said, hey, yeah, this is the wrong order. This ain't what you told me. I said, I didn't tell you anything. Only thing I did tell you something. I told you that you want, well, I didn't tell you anything, actually. Let me rephrase that. She told me she needs some ink. So I got a job coming up, going to some event, and I want to print a certain amount of prints, and I need to grab some ink. I'm on your site right now, and I'm about to order what ink. Say you order your desktop ink, but I don't know what size of ink you need, but I just basically telling her, hey, okay, I'm here. She want to know when I get my order, can you ship it out today because I'm gonna be busy and I need my ink by such time. And I was basically saying whatever shipping you pick, that's how fast it's going to get to you. Whatever ink that you pick, that's how much you're ordering. I don't know how much you need in stock. I don't know what you got going on. I don't know how much printing you're doing. I don't know any of these things. You call me, say you need some ink. And if you order the most you can because you have a big printer. That's what I would do. I'm not going to order 250 milliliters of ink, the small bottle. I know if I got a printer and these one little bottle is 250 milliliters and I order 3 or 4 of them, and I know my ink cartridges are 700 milliliters and I got 9 of them, common sense just would tell you, hey, I think I need more ink than this. I cannot tell you what ink you need because I'm not staring at your cartridges looking to see how much ink you need, how many cartridges are full, halfway full, or need ink. I can't tell you that. That's not up to me. And when I get your order along with other 50, 60, 70, 80 other orders, I can't just say, hey, she need more ink. Let me let her know. You're supposed to know these things, right? Right. But after the conversation kept going on, her son get on the phone, and I explained to him, which I shouldn't be talking to him about anything, but he just said, hey, I'm her business partner, and let me explain something to you. You care about your customers. You're supposed to have yourself held to a certain level of integrity. Now he's switching the whole blame around like it's me. Hold on, brother. Hold the fuck on. You got me fucked up. So let me say this. She ordered some ink from my website and she don't order what she need according to what her printers and what her ink levels look like in her cartridges. And she ordered 250 and she probably should order 500 or 1,000. Don't put that off on me. That's on you. I'm just the person here to fulfill your order. Quite frankly, I'm not really supposed to be talking to you or talking to anybody, but I take my time out to help people understand. Just like I spoke to her more than 10 different times, an hour on the phone, 45 minutes on the phone, then an hour and a half to 2 hours helping her with her situations. A lot of those conversations, if I would have been a technician or been somebody working for Epson, she probably couldn't even afford that. I don't know what her financial status is, but they charge $150 an hour. And some people got to save up or put it on their credit card or go borrow money from somebody else. I don't know what your financial situation is, but I know you cannot put the blame on me. I'm not at your home. I don't know how many cartridges that you're using. I mean, I don't know how much ink you're using. I don't know how many print jobs you got coming in. I don't know none of these things. So the blame is not on me. If I order something, I ordered it. If I ordered the wrong thing, then let me go ahead and reorder some more. I don't have to call you to say, hey, I ordered some wrong ink. This ain't what I ordered. If you go back to your order and I send it to you, and you go back to what it says in your email, it'll tell you what you ordered, 250, and I ordered 3 of them or 4 of them. If you ordered the wrong ink, you shouldn't tell me that. You should just go back on there and say, hey, let me order some more if I can make up what I need. And that's it. And you shouldn't have to contact me for that. That's not a real big discrepancy that you contact somebody for. But people have my personal number. So what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start weeding myself out. I'm going to end up taking my personal number off my website and then leave a Gmail account like all these other companies that you actually can, not all of them, but most of these companies like Nico, Print, that people buying these 78, 90s from, and all these other L1800 printers from, they don't have no number. They had just an email, and they got printers on their website for $35,000, 7,500, 10 bands, 15 bands, 16,000. They don't have no customer service number that you can call. They only have an email. So I'm going to start doing that too, because people take for granted of how easy accessible I am and how they can talk to me and find out, oh, he's a cool guy. So that right there says a lot, that you can just call me up. You can't call a lot of these big companies up and talk to the big dog. You're going to talk to a worker that was programmed to make the conversation most easy as possible, like they got everything you need and they offer the greatest customer service, and we got 24-hour tech support. Now, when you go when some stuff happen, you're going to be asked out with that 24-hour technical support. It's like Merch Studios just gave me the opportunity, and I asked him, reached out to him, can I do a review on this video? And he said, sure, because he want to know, I'm interested to see what you're going to say. I said, me too, because I don't script these things. I just go off what I see, what I know, and what I put my hands on, physically touched, and physically worked on and messed with. So people don't understand how much level of knowledge I have, because I just look like this. Don't let the color get you effed up. So I hold myself to a level of integrity. Now, on the phone talking, my phone conversations are recorded just in case I have somebody say some crazy stuff, and I need to have myself as a backup because I'm into a business world. Straight up. Anybody else's phone, they say, hey, this conversation was recorded for educational purposes or training purposes. And then, hello, who are you? They don't tell you, oh, don't record me. You can't record me. They're going to click hang up on your phone. They're going to hang up on your ass. So, hey, people call me dumb nigga. Customer sons call me a dumb nigga. All this type of scrutiny that I'm getting, not knowing that I'm almost worth millions. almost rich. Sitting in an apartment, you know what I mean, just chilling because the world wants you to have certain things. But if you value my net worth, man, people don't even understand what's going on, man. I just don't live above my means. I don't try to just, do what the Joneses do. Don't even understand what the company is worth. Don't even understand what the network is. Don't even understand none of these things right here. But they want to be disrespectful to you. And the only thing you do is try to be some type of extension to their problem. Call me up. Hey, how's it going? Hey, what's going on? What's your problem? Video call me. I don't want to talk. Video call me. Let me see what your problem is. I gotta look and see. We're gonna get to it. That's the type of person I am. But you people gonna slowly but surely get that light switch cut off, and you're gonna get an email, and you're gonna get no phone representation, nothing, no technical support. You're gonna get nothing. Hey, that's what it is. You want to buy one of these large format printers? You want to jump into the big leagues? This stuff costs money. This stuff ain't for nobody who got a couple dollars, or you tell somebody some valuable information, be on the phone with them for 30 to 45 minutes, and then they be like, well, can I just go buy a converter and convert it myself? Yeah, you can. But when you run into some problems and you can't call Epson, and you figure out you need a print head, and it costs $1,800 or $1,500 depending on what website you on, and then it don't come with no warranty because you're not a technician, you just an average Joe putting in the print head, then you're going to figure out this is a cold ball game for you guys to be in. Cold ball game for you guys to be in. But y'all always don't want to pay for the knowledge, but y'all go pay a high price for a printer, but don't want to go pay $50 for a consultation to help you run your printer. Ain't that crazy? Some people will go put a printer on a credit card, charge it to the game, or go get the credit that they offer, that they say, hey, come to our website, apply for our credit. We have in-house financing. You go do that instead of go pay for some $50 knowledge. Crazy. Crazy. You know, it's crazy like this. You got two-headed printers that's printing out something like this that a one-head printer can do at 1440 resolution instead of 720. Instead of 720 by 2880, or no, 720 by 1800 DPI. They gonna come out looking good. Don't get me wrong. They gonna come out looking real good. But when you hold it up to one that's like 1440 versus something that's gonna be 720, you're gonna see the vibrancy. Your eyes it's like you're gonna have some, remember them glasses called blue blockers? And you look up at the sun, you put them glasses on, you can see a clarity go across your eyes, and it look like, wow, whoa. It's gonna give you one of those. And then you're gonna be like, you know what? Every time you look at something 720 without 1440 transferring your face side by side like this, and look at 720, look at 1440. Once your eyes get trained, like I said, the blue blockers, the glasses go boom, and your eyesight just, wow, it has changed. You're going to start knowing the quality. So when you walk up to a print, be like, oh, this was done with 1440. You're like, yeah, okay, I can see how vibrant it is. Oh, this right here was done with like a 720. You can tell because the cover's not deep in depth. So that's what the resolution with the colors, I'm going to get to that. You know, it comes in on 1440 versus 720, flares out a little bit. 720, it's like this. 1440, it's like this. And then 2880, it's like this. So 1440 to 2880, my hand, and like this. So it brings the pixels in, the dot sizes in. Then when you change it from medium to medium to large, or from mixed, then that's when you start playing with the game. You know, come on, man. But for those who like, comment, subscribe to the video, I really appreciate you guys. But like I said, I hold myself to a certain level of integrity too. But don't get it fucked up. Don't come for me. Not when I know I'm doing good. Not when I know. Not when I'm knowing I'm helping people and I'm not supposed to be doing what I'm doing. I know I'm supposed to be like, cut it short. But I go to the extra mile where people hang themselves. That's what they do. You're going to hang yourself. I'm not going to hang myself. You're going to hang yourself. Now, if you can't get this valuable knowledge like you was getting from me, you're going to go somewhere else. They're going to charge you. Because they're going to come out and have somebody service you. You probably can do it yourself dealing with me. Hey, but it is what it is. Thank you for commenting if you do. Thank you for liking if you do. Thank you for subscribing to the channel if you are. I appreciate all you guys. So we're going to leave it like that. All the kings and queens, start watching my shit. Go get one of them F.O.M DTF shirts. Get you an ink bundle. You probably can win 500, 250, or 1,000. Just go purchase one of them shirts. Go buy 100 of them motherfuckers. Support your boy. We out of here.